Shalom. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Peace and salutations to the elect, and much respect to the brothers pushing his word in the four winds of the earth. And shalom to you few sincere sisters out there as well. This is Brother Ariel coming at you with a quick cut here. And normally I don't do this. I get a lot of foolish comments on my comment boards, and usually I don't really pay attention to them, but this one here, man, I don't know, I'll just read it. And it says, and I did this lesson here of this, who looks or appears to be a Northern Kingdom woman, right? Now, for all this person knows, this could be a so-called Judite woman right here. You never know, you know? But let's just say for face value, this is a Northern Kingdom woman here. And I did this lesson yesterday. And this woman was speaking of how she doesn't cook for her husband. She doesn't, what else did she say that she does not do for him? She does not wash his clothes, okay? She does not help him pay any bills, right? And she does not, buy, things for him, period. All four of those things I just named, he needs to do for himself. And she feels like her only job is to take care of her and the children, and that's it. And the man that pays all the bills has to fend for himself. Now, of course, this woman ain't shit, right? But anyway, this asshole, I don't know if it's a woman or a man, but you still an asshole at the end of the day. And it says, but Tahar said, deal with the Latinas, right? And it might very well, it might be a woman, man. Okay, but let's just say that this is a dude. I'll say, I guess you go from one bad situation to another. And stop hating on the Judite woman. They are not the only ones that's no good. Okay, first and foremost, ain't nobody hating on anyone, okay? Why has it got to be hate? There's always some bullshit about someone talking about someone's hating just because it's stating the obvious, man. What the fuck does that have to do with hate? Okay? Apostle Tahar says that for a reason, man. All right? He says it for, look how the majority of these so-called black women out here conduct themselves. You have to also put into account that the majority of them grow up without a father and a bitter mother. And they're taught to be, combative and disrespectful to men. You hardly see that in the Northern Kingdom women's households, man. And I've dealt with a lot of Northern Kingdom women, Judite women too. Okay, but in a Northern Kingdom household, it's usually a father there. Okay, and the mother, shows respect to her husband, man. She takes care of the house. She washes his clothes. She always they always making sure they keep their house clean and all that, man. Always cooking, make sure that there's some food. They always doing that. And not to say that, so-called black women don't do that, okay? But at the end of the day, it's mostly about the attitude and the combativeness. And you see a lot of so-called black women, when they get angry, man, they turn into a whole different animal, and they feel like they could whoop your ass. Like, what man wants to deal with a woman that acts manly at the end of the day, man? And you also have to consider that back in the days, the Judite woman, the woman of Yahweh, but I'm just going to say Judite, because you said Judite. The Judite woman was the top woman in the world, man. Why? Because they from the top tribe. Okay? But now, since them curses came along, all right, and I'm going to get to that, and I'm not going to go to Deuteronomy 28. I'm going to go to Isaiah, the 3rd chapter. Okay? So since them curses came along, the Heavenly Father has put them low on the totem pole now. Now they are the least desired woman on the earth, man. Okay? Went from the most desired to the least desired, just like that. All right? And the proof is in the pudding. And you you people out there, man, Y'all stay trying to tear down Apostle Tahar, man. But you can't tear him down. Why? Because the Heavenly Father set him up, man. He set him up. He set him up to teach us, so you can't tear him down. And I don't understand why you coming on my comment board with this stupid shit like I'm going to be in agreement with what you saying, man. Get the fuck out of here. That go for everybody. Don't come on my comment board saying no fucking stupid shit, man. I'm not with it. I don't want to hear it. I don't, man. I'm not with it at all, man. Don't come on my comment board with the fucking dumb shit, man. I'm not going to apologize for cursing or none of that, man. Don't come on my comment board with the stupidity, man. If you feel a certain type of way, go to that man and say it, man. Don't come on my comment board with the dumb shit, man. And it's not no one's problem that you can't get it, man. That you can't understand or you can't see what's going on out here, man. How the Lord is dealing with certain sex of people, you know? Or sex. Not sex, S-E-X, but S-E-C-T. Okay? That's not my fault. Yeah, so please, man, like, I just don't, you know, like I said, I just don't deal with all that. I'm just gonna go into some scriptures, Salakia for the rant, but I hate dumb shit. I got a low tolerance for dumb shit. I just can't get with it, man. I can't get with the dumb shit. But anyway, let me get where I say I was gonna go, Isaiah. Let's go to Isaiah, the 3rd chapter real quick. Okay, I'm gonna go to 24. I'm not even gonna read the whole thing. Okay, I'm gonna go straight to 24. And it says, and it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, and instead of a girdle, a rent, and instead of well set hair, baldness. Okay, and instead of a stomacher, a girding of sackcloth, and burning instead of beauty. Okay, now this particular curse right here, fall upon who the most? The so-called black woman. Okay. Instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink, man. Okay? I'm not saying that they don't exist, but I've never been with a northern tribe woman who had stinky box. Okay? I've encountered a couple of so-called black women that when they take them pants off, they clear stadium out, man. Okay? These curses right here that I'm about to read again mainly affect the so-called black woman, man. Why? Because they were the top tribe. They of the top tribe, man. Just like if you grew up in a household where, let's say, you was the youngest or the middle or even the oldest, right? And something happened in the house where pretty much everyone got in trouble, right? Who got the more severe punishment? It's the older people, the people on top. Why? Because they should know better at the end of the day. And the same things apply with this. This is how the Heavenly Father did with as far as punishment. When it came to the tribes of Israel. Okay, not to say that the northern tribe is not going through their own things, they are. But these things we see every day, man. And these things apply to the so-called black woman here, man. Okay, instead of a girdle, a rent. Okay, a lot of so-called black women, are out of shape, man. Instead of well set hair, baldness. I mean, come on. Who's this talking about? And instead of a stomacher, of girding of sackcloth and burning instead of beauty, man. Okay? Like I said, man, the Judite women used to be the top women in the earth, and the Lord, because of their pride, what this goes into, if you read into it, because of their pride, the Heavenly Father has now made them low on the totem pole, man, all the way down at the bottom. So it's a part of the curses from the Lord, man. And Apostle Tahar understands that, and we understand it, man. Okay? It has nothing to do with we hate you because you a black woman and all that. No, that has nothing to do with it. Okay, it's your spirit at the end of the day, the so-called black woman's spirit that we just can't get in tune with. We just can't, we don't want to deal with it, man. It's a lot of shit that comes with dealing with a so-called black woman, man. Okay? And at the end of the day, one of the most important things is that the Latin tribe women are more feminine, man. They are more feminine. Okay? And that's what a real man wants to deal with as far as a woman of femininity, man. Okay? A woman with feminine ways. Okay? And a lot of so-called black women out there are anything but that. And no one wants to deal with that shit. But you got a lot of these clowns out here that's in their feelings, trying to protect something or someone that wouldn't protect you. Let me just read a couple more, man. Fucking people. They ain't got no type of wisdom, man. You know what I'm saying? Like none. Isaiah 33:6 says what? Knowledge and wisdom, right? Knowledge, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure. Okay? A lot of people out here, don't fear the Lord at the end of the day. Now, if you know, like we know, the Lord set Apostle Tahar up to teach us, on down, Apostle Gabar, Apostle Ramlab, Apostle Rakah, on down. Set them up to teach us the 100% doctrine, man. Okay, so Apostle Tahar is saying that for a reason. Okay? He's saying it for a reason. He's not saying it to be mean or whatever. He's saying it for a reason, man. Now, I remember Apostle Tahar did a lesson 3 years ago and says, learn how to be an asshole, right? He had a lesson called learn how to be an asshole. Now, people consider an asshole to be what? Someone that says shit that you don't want to hear, or does things that that other people don't want to do, okay? And for me, I respect it. I love it. Because I'm an asshole myself. You know what I'm saying? So I love it, man. It's not about worrying about somebody's feelings or how they take certain things. What needs to be said is going to be said, and what needs to be done is going to be done. And at the end of the day, no one gives a fuck about your feelings, man. No one cares. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. Right? And a lot of you are not going to be stable when these times that are coming upon us. You ain't going to be stable, man. There's going to be no stability, man. Okay? Because wisdom and knowledge deal with the fear of the Lord, and a lot of you do not have the fear of the Lord, man. Let's get Psalms. Let's get the book of Psalms. I'm not going to make this long. Let's get the book of Psalms 110 and 11. Or 111 and, was it 111? 111 and 10. Right, I'm just going to read the first sentence. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. Now, if you go here, the Proverbs 1 and 7, it says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. Right? The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. So we're going to go back here, Isaiah 33 and 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure, man. Okay, so those of you that don't fear the Lord, okay, wisdom and knowledge is not going to be within you, man. Because a lot of you don't fear the Lord. A lot of you just come on the comment boards and blurt out whatever you feeling. A lot of you, you're in your feelings, man. You're in your feelings. I don't know if you a man or a woman or what, but if you a woman, you don't need to be coming on my comment board saying shit. But shalom. Other than that, I don't want to hear what you got to say. And if you a man, then you effeminate, man. You weak, okay? And you get no respect, man. I hate a man that's all up in his feelings, man. You know? I hate that. Let's get Sirach 6, or Sirach 6, rather. Let's get Sirach 6. I'm going to start at 18. I believe. Yeah. It says, my son, gather instruction from thy youth up, so shalt thou find wisdom till thine old age, and come unto her as one that ploweth and soweth, and wait for her good fruits. Okay? And wait for her good fruits, man. This is like, likened unto a farmer, man. You plow the earth, okay? And you put your seeds in the earth, man, and you have to wait. You wait for her good fruits. This is talking about wisdom, though. Okay, wait. Meaning what? Being patient. For thou shalt not toil much in laboring about her, but thou shalt eat of her fruits right soon. She is very unpleasant to the unlearned. And he that is without understanding will not remain with her. And she will lie upon him as a mighty stone of trial, and he will cast her from him ere it be long. For wisdom is according to her name, and she is not manifest unto many. And yeah, we understand that, man. You know, this is why I said I really don't, when someone come on my comment board with some dumb shit, I really don't reply like that. I just leave it alone, or I just might delete it. Because I understand that wisdom does not deal with many people, but just particular comment, it just pissed me off, man. These people always got some shit to say, man. You probably from IUIC for all I know, always got some shit to say, and I look at Apostle Tahar like that's my father, man. And I told him that when I was at camp with him one day. I said, yo, I consider you like my father, and he asked me about, my father, that raised me, and I told him he was in the spiritual realm. He said, okay then, and he accepted it, man. So I look at that man as my father, okay? I look at Apostle Gabar like my spiritual father, Apostle Aramlab like my spiritual father, Apostle Rakar, I only met him twice, but still, I look at him like a spiritual father, okay? And Bishop Sakaron, like a spiritual uncle, Shalom to you, brother. Like I look at them as fathers, man. So I take it personal when you come on my comment board saying some dumb shit like that. Like I'm gonna be in agreement with you or something like that. Like I just hate dumb shit, man. But a lot of these people do not have wisdom, and I know that, We know that collectively, that a bulk of these people, wisdom is just not dwelling within them because they're malicious souls at the end of the day, man. Okay? Let's get Proverbs. I'm going to wrap this up. Salakia, that should just rub me the wrong way, man. 17. Let's get 17 and 27. 27, 28. He that have knowledge spareth his words, and a man of understanding is of an excellent spirit. Okay, he that have knowledge spareth his words. They don't speak too much. Let's say even if you did feel that way, you can keep that shit to yourself. But that lets me know that you're not a man of knowledge, man, or a man that has knowledge, man, because you just utter out whatever comes to your mind because, you hurt in the spirit. And you feeling some type of way about, what Apostle Tahar and what we all say at the end of the day. We all say that collectively, okay? On this side, the so-called black woman is not the woman you want to deal with, man, on this side, man. And that's just what it is. If anyone that's, subscribed to my page that don't like what I said, get the fuck out of here, man. I don't care. That's just what it is, okay? But in the kingdom, the so-called black woman will be restored to her beauty. Her beauty will be restored to her, man. Not just outwardly, but inwardly as well, man. Even a fool, when he holdeth his peace, is counted wise, and he that shutteth his lips is esteemed a man of understanding. Okay? So damn, you less than a fool, man. You can't even you don't even know to hold your peace, man. You know? Keep that shit to yourself. No one wants to hear it, no one cares to hear it, man. Okay? It's like it's a big thing where I'm gonna prove Apostle Tahar wrong and get the fuck out of here, man. Probably he's one of the wisest men on the earth, if not the wisest man on the earth. How about that? I said it. How about that? Say something about that. Proverbs 18 and 6 and 7. A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul. Matter of fact, a fool's lips enter into contention, and his mouth calleth for strokes. And a fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul, man. You know, you got a lot of dudes out here that don't really watch what they say, man. You always consider that Yahweh Shem Yahushai is watching, okay, and is hearing what you're saying. You know, even if you are, putting it in a text, as far as on YouTube, leaving a message, don't think that the angels are not recording that, man. Okay? If you are, man, what's your name? Yahushai's kindred, And another thing, you ain't even got no fucking works on your page. That's another thing, man. If you don't got no works on my page, don't come on my comment board commenting anything, man. I don't care to hear what you got to say. Okay? I can't respect, and not everyone is going to be a teacher, but if you come on my comment boards and, trying to, say this and say that, do a fucking lesson on it, man. That's what I'm going to start putting on your, responding back to you at. Do a lesson on it. Let me get this last one, man. I hate a dude that always got something to say, man. And he really ain't saying much. I don't like that. I don't like dumb shit, man. Let's get this, and I'll just end it here. This is Matthew 12 and 36. But I say unto you that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment. For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned. Shalom.